2023 Arena Games, Heat 2 here in Montreal. Lionel's racing. Can he take the long to the short? From a sniper to a dogfight. We will see. Hopefully he qualifies. If he does qualify, you can watch it everything on Super League channels.
Here we go, heat number 2. And what a lineup, strong swimmers, and what a moment for Lionel Sanders. So many 70.3 wins, 4 Ironman wins, a big smile. He knows exactly how important this is. They swam 2:04s in the previous heat. And this first 200 metres will be absolutely crucial for Sanders. The favourite for the heat, Aurelian Raphael, he holds the swim record for Super League Triathlon with a 2:02. We know how hard it is to get back, but we know Sanders will put himself in the hole. Wearing the red up on the blocks. Here we go. The moment of truth. Sanders was slow off the blocks there, which won't help him. Other than that, a pretty even start.
Got the splits here. Lionel's turning 50 metres, 34 high. He's lost 6 seconds. Look at Raphael, looks effortless. Dan Dixon in the middle, short choppy stroke.
Raphael looks supreme in the middle in the orange as he comes up to 5 metres before he makes the turn, and Sanders already a good 10 seconds back. Raphael makes that turn. It's going to need to be one of the great bike legs from the Canadian as he turns now at the 100. Are you timing this? What did he turn in? It's horrible. What about Raphael? Raphael on course for just a tick over 2 minutes. Scooming and McQueen were 2:04. Raphael touching around the same time. Just around 2:03, the Frenchman out of the water. Sanders still with 25 to go at least. Dixon follows. And then a group of 5 athletes out of the water, and that's where we'll choose our qualifiers from at this point. Sanders still swimming, the rest onto the bikes. 2:25, 2:26, he's going to touch in 2:30, just about on the dot. And Lionel is out of the water and slowly manages to remember cap and goggles. And he's onto the bike. Raphael still out the front from Dixon. And Sanders is surrounded by a sea of media as he makes his way onto Grid City.
Lionel's in the second heat. This is the first bike.
Dixon's having a good bike. He's up on the back of Aurelian.
Numbers down, 450 watts. He has got to chase hard. We've got Raphael, who is the king of the arena games. He's riding away really well. Lionel still looks calm and collective. 460 watts. If anyone can ride Zwift, if anyone knows Grid City, out of all these athletes, it's Lionel.
Sanders 25 seconds back after that swim, and he's putting in the big ones. In fact, he is the fastest out there on the bike at the moment. 6.4 watts a kilo, 48 kilometres an hour, whereas Dixon is 32.5 kilometres an hour. What a bike leg so far from Sanders. Now the gap is starting to thin. Dixon and a Raphael speeding up at the front, just the two of them. Jack Stanton Stock having a great race, 2 seconds back from Briand, 6.3. Sanders still 24 seconds back, 1.2 kilometres into the bike. Over 50 kilometres an hour now for Sanders. 23 seconds back, 1.5 kilometres into the first bike here in Montreal. Sanders still the fastest out there, 5 kilometres an hour quicker than anyone else. He's making up time. He's the fastest man out there.
Lionel, he's riding at like 450 watts consistently.
5.8 watts, he's the fastest. I've been commentating. Have you got your thing on?
Yeah.
He started off 26 seconds back. He's now 21 seconds back, so he's absolutely hammering through.
He doesn't need to be 21. That's from the front, so he's still...
Yeah, no, he only needs to be...
Yeah, so he's within 12 seconds of qualifying at the moment.
Yeah. Let's see what he does on the run, though.
He swam well. He swam 2:30.
2:30. He said 2:30.
So, yeah. Raphael, he went out too quick. He went out in like 57.
Yeah, he ended up with a 2:04.
It's the same as the first heat. It's the same as Chase.
Daniel's just going to smash himself, isn't he? He doesn't need to. It's just...
No, but look at him.
He's only got a 2-second lead, Dan. Dan always looks redder. His face is, and he gets this vein here.
Sanders up in the saddle now. Big gear.
He's going
21
over the
seconds
cobbles.
back.
He must be going over the cobbles. Really slows him down.
Back in the seat and completed the cobbles for the second time. 1 kilometre to go. And Sanders has moved up into 9th position. So he's off the bottom. Now he's in 8th position. So he's working his way through the pack in the last K of this bike.
Normally good.
Sanders now stalking the Israeli Eshed, 1 second back, and he could end up being 6th by the end of this bike.
Time gaps are so small here, everything to play for. His bike to run transition could be crucial.
Jack Stanton Stock's having a good one. He's moved up into 2nd, this guy. These guys train together.
Yeah. Is that correct? Dan Dixon's Watts. Oh no, he's off the bike, that's right.
All right, Dixon off the bike. Raphael off the bike.
Stanton off the
Stanton
bike.
Stock in 4th off the bike. Briand
Lionel's
in the
taking-
pink. And Dixon, great transition, and he's going to steal a march on the others by at least 10 metres. And Sanders is off now too. So transition is everything. And it's not a great one. Struggling with the shoe. He's on now though. And he hops on to the air runner, second last. Will we see Lionel Sanders in the final here in Montreal? It's like he's getting his own bespoke commentary grabs. He's in 7th. And he's still 21 seconds back. So first 100 metres of the run, 21 seconds off the leader, who still is Dixon, but only 7 seconds off the top 5. He's running 19.5, which is actually, well now he's running 20 k's an hour, which is in the top 5 in terms of pace.
No limits. You gonna be in that final or not? Let's go. Let's go.
What did he do for the bike?
This is only the first heat. I don't know how to get the second heat.
This is pursuit.
Well, you're in the
Everything
heats,
counts on this one. Start
men
and
heats
end.
1 live stream. You have to go back to
Go.
WhatsApp, and there's a new link there.
So I'll just speed up to 6.
Still chasing him.
There you go.
See Lionel bike to 5:09.
So
which
he
is
was 1
slower.
second off.
Chase McQueen's time, I'm sure. Chased it at 5:05.
No.
Chased it at 5:15, sorry.
Yeah, so 5:08 is the record.
Look at Sanders go. Look at him on the treadmill.
So Lionel Sanders in his debut was 1 second off the bike record for Arena Games, which was set last year by Jeremy Briand, a fellow Canadian. 5:09.
Jeremy Briand got the second fastest bike speed today, 5:16. That is daylight Arena Games racing. But he needed a big bike like that from the deficit of a swim.
Lionel Sanders has moved into the top 5 halfway through. He's in a qualifying position. Halfway through the first run, he's moved into 5.
Only top 4 qualified.
Yeah, that's true. I'll say that again. Lionel Sanders has moved into 5th position, so he is 1 slot off an automatic qualifying spot. And as they finish stage 1, there's a big gap though to the top 4. He's done. That was a good run in the end. So in the chase for a fastest loser spot in the final, Sanders needed around an 11:45 to be competitive, and he finished in 11:42. So if he can have a good stage 2, he may go through as one of the fastest losers to the final here in Montreal.
And by doing that, he will be bumping out Jackson, his fellow long course Canadian. Only one of them can go through. And this is the unknown for Lionel. Can he back it up in the second round of the heats? Younger athletes, some of them are on their bikes, spinning their legs. Lionel needs to get everything ready for those second transition. Get his heart rate back down. Get his lactate testing kit out and see what it is. Come on, Lionel.
Well, if anyone is going to hurt, it's going to be him. He asked for vomit. We saw the video. He asked to be made to vomit. This could be the time we see it. He's jogging down now. He looks like he's up and about, though. He looks like he knows exactly how quickly he has to get everything done.
He forgets to take his shoes off because he's just got
Well, that's
back.
why he's run back. All right, he sorted that out.
Are we going to see maple syrup vomit in Canada from a Canadian trying to qualify for the Arena Games final in Montreal?
Takes a quick drink as they set up again. Brienne's leading them back round to the blocks. Stanton Stock had a good race. You consider there's probably...
Jeremy had the quickest run, 2:40. Dan Dixon, 2:44. Lionel Saunders, the third quickest run, at 2:46 on a debut.
Who's Lionel Saunders? Not Lionel Sanders?
It's Lionel Saunders, like the Colonel. From KFC, no? Is that his alcohol? 2:46, that is some class running. A second off the bike record and running a 2:46. Everything to play for.
As expected.
Look at him smiling for the camera as well.
Definitely a different. Power fast.
Saunders went 10:26.
Sanders.
Saunders. It is Saunders, it's Colonel. It's Sanders.
Stop calling him the Colonel.
Lionel Sanders. 10:26. Jackson Loundry went 11:44.
You guys commentate this one?
We've already been commentating.
He's
Yeah.
a minute ahead of Jackson already.
I told him yesterday, say down. I told him he's down by 2 seconds.
You should be on. I hope he doesn't hear this.
He's in the box seat.
Yeah, it's already back down.
Lionel was 1 second off the bike course record and he went at 2:46 on the bump.
He sits right on the...
He's on the knocker, yeah.
spot. He sits
He's right
on
there.
it.
He needs to swim like an absolute boss.
Post that. Oh, synchro.
Beautifully
dive.
synchronized, yeah.
I'm surprised Raphael.
Look at that moustache on this character.
Nothing wrong with the moustache.
Long wait for Sanders. Watching them swim away, and he's in. Didn't look.
In his test sessions, his second one was faster. He felt way better.
I've got a clock on
Oh,
it.
good.
Wasn't the world's most elegant dive, but it gets the job done.
He did hit the water though, which is the most important thing. The second most important thing of a dive is your goggles do not fall off. We have yet to see if they're on
Dan
his. Dan Dixon looks smooth and in control. Raphael is chasing down that second spot on the podium.
Brienne turns just ahead of Raphael.
Yes. Jeremy, the record holder in your bike. I think it's Jeremy.
I'm doing.
Just turning.
This
Who
is.
holds bike course? Who has the bike record ever?
It's for Lionel's YouTube
Jeremy,
channel.
isn't it?
He's just turning now.
Yeah, no, he's
Lionel's
turning at the
got
50.
second off the record, apparently. And he ran a 2.
Yeah, he rode a
Jeremy.
5:09,
Jeremy.
and Brienne was the record holder at 5:08 last year.
A bit slower than the car.
So Sanders turns in a 1:12.
112 to the feet. Looks like Talbot Cox.
Basically spot on where he was last time, and he swam at 2:30. 2:30. I think he did a 1:12 last time out, so
Yeah. About 6 seconds slower, I think.
But, yeah.
Raphael.
he looks good, Dixon, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks good.
Brienne's dropped back off Raphael.
Raphael's, this could be a
He's cruising, I reckon. I feel like he's cruising a bit.
Dan does not know cruise. That is the
No,
problem
no,
sometimes.
yeah.
We saw that in Toulouse.
All right, we're at 2:25, and Sanders has still got a fair way to go. So he slowed down in this last 50. Oh, you got different timing.
Mine's correct.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Where'd it go? Okay. No, he actually looks like he could be quicker in the second one. 2:20 now. 7 metres to go. And surrounded by a swarm of media, Sanders is going to touch in a tick over 2:30 again. So pretty much exactly the same swim time. And this time, everything in the box. And he makes his way into the second last leg of this heat. Last time out was a 5:09. Let's see what he can produce. So 8th out of the water. He was 6th in.
Lionel is 42 seconds down from the lead, but more importantly, he is within 10 seconds of a 5th spot, which would qualify him as a fastest loser.
Yeah, as a fastest loser. If he's 5th, he should be fine.
Yeah, his first race was nearly a minute quicker than the other ones. This race is first race is no, these guys were quicker than the other guys.
And Dixon currently in first. Let's get it, boy. No limits, baby. Let's get it. Ain't no limits.
So Sanders moves up now into 6th position. So if he can put himself 5th, he's doing 6.1 watts a kilo. Benjamin Zornotti in 5th position is at 4.5 watts a kilo. So 9 seconds the gap, now 8. And Sanders is coming.
Get
It's
it,
like a
get
diesel
it.
engine, he really is.
Look at the crowd around him. Like Elvis has entered the building.
Lionel is rocking and rolling. His bike is moving a lot there.
I think we got the correct timing now. This is what you're going to see. This is what we're going to see.
5 seconds. 4 seconds.
So now he's 4 seconds. He's absolutely hunting down Zornotti.
But he really needs to close 17 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to get stock, stand stock. I think it might be a bridge too far.
What is that?
To guarantee he needs another
Too much.
19 seconds.
Stockton, unless Stockton blows his pumps. And they are riding next to each other.
So he's going to be...
Lionel was riding
He's
at
going to be 5th, and it's going to come down to, is he faster than Jackson Laundry?
the time is
Fastest time till now is 5:08 from Jeremy Briand, and Lionel did 5:09.
That's right, yes. But Briand here did a 5:16, but his record was for last year sometime. I don't know where it went, what. So Laundry, that's his athletic time. You need to go down to the leaderboard, I think. Unless they've changed it over.
It's 23.
And he's here, yeah, 23:47.
Yeah.
So
He's got to go 23:46 and he's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
23:46.
23:47 here myself.
If he goes 23:46, he's in. If he goes 23:46.
Well, we don't have a time of we don't have overall time.
Oh yeah, no worries. Splits. I hear myself. I hear you.
Hold on. Women's.
I just
No, these are women's. Men's heat 1.
men's heat 2 live sheet splits. It just shows you that
That's the first
He did an
race.
11:42
This is the
and
second
then-
race. So he did go 2:31 he went 2:31 and 2:31 for his swims.
But so he's 11:42. If you double that, he can only go 10, 20 seconds slower in this heat, in this stage than he did in the first stage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dixon is absolutely.
Stockton is going downhill, right?
So Jackson went 11:44 in the first race.
A little lazy.
And what did Lionel do again?
You said 42.
11:42.
So everything is on the line.
Where are we back? Go back to the split, the Zwift splits. He's right close now. Look at that. 5 seconds. We said it was 19 seconds about 2 minutes ago, and now he's 5 seconds away from 4th place. If he can get this transition right, he could qualify automatically.
Pushed it back up to 6 watts a kilo.
He's 2 watts a kilo higher than Stanton stock, and he's 4 seconds back. He's made up nearly 20 seconds on the young Brit.
White course record could seal a deal if he can back it up on the run. I would think someone like Lionel, as the race goes on, he is not going to drop off as much with all his endurance.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what he's built for, right?
He hasn't got that get out and
This
go
is completely
speed.
different.
6 watts a kilo still.
1 second now between Lionel Sanders and an automatic qualifying spot.
With the run to go.
That's an insane gain that he's made in the last kilometre. Now he's equal.
He's off the bike.
He's off the bike. They're off it together. It's between Jack Stanton stock and Lionel Sanders for an automatic qualifying spot, and it's a 1 kilometre run.
Everything to play for here. Who's going to hit the treadmill first?
Oh, not much in it. This is what it comes down to. 1K.
I think we could see vomit.
I hope we do. Cadence is very fast. Can the young Brit dash the hopes of the Canadian at home?
Stockton's gone out hard.
Oh, you couldn't have scripted it better.
He is now virtually, he is in. Oh, this data's catching up.
3 seconds. Stanton stock went out quickly.
He's now slowed down though.
Two seconds.
Lionel is moving quicker.
1 second.
Lionel is running the quickest on the field.
Sanders the only one running at over 20 kilometres an hour. We had doubts about his ability on the curved treadmill. Well, they've been put to bed because now he is level pegging in 4th spot. The top 4 go through to the final. I'm kind of sad. I wanted him to be in commentary with us.
1, 2, and 3 have got a 15-second lead. Lionel is now
1 second ahead.
2 seconds ahead. He is pulling away.
Well, the doubters, they have been served, and Lionel Sanders, surrounded by at least 15 media and hangers-on, is about to show.
The unknown is known now.
It is.
Lionel can race the Arena Games.
He's put 5 seconds in, he's going to qualify. And now it's Jack Stanton stock on the bubble.
How much confidence does he has to actually turn it off and shut it down? Because he is now qualified comfortably. Is he burning an extra match here that he might need in the final?
400 metres to go, and that is a very strong run from Lionel Sanders.
He's running at over 20 kilometres an hour, sub 3 minute K pace.
I love this guy. He can do anything.
makes us dinner tonight. Pain faces are there.
He's absolutely blowing him out of the water. Sanders has.
I think he's going for the W in the heats. But he wants to get out of lane 10.
Well, he will be out of lane 10.
Depending where you finish is the lane draw. That will give him at least a second coming away from the wall.
He's running down Aurelian Raphael, who was last year's race winner.
I'm interested in signing him for the Eagles. I think we put some wings on him, he can fly.
So Brian comes across the line first. He is done. Dixon 5 seconds back.
This is impressive.
Raphael and Lionel Sanders comes across the line, and he qualifies for the final.
Comfortably, if I do say so myself.
Well done, Lionel Sanders. From 7 Ironmans in 12 months to the shortest, hardest racing there is.
Good racing, man. Well done. Oh, God. How do you feel?
I told you my strength would be to run it 5 times in a row. That would be my strength, so.
One word, Lionel, what was that like?
Horrible.
I don't know. Really?
If Lionel Saunders is done going to do something, he's going to do it. Bike course record, automatic qualifier into the Arena Games final, Montreal. You've got to watch it live. Super League Triathlon.